Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Goddess Truth, and I'm coming at you with your weekly roll call. I'm giving you insight, massaging your brain, and whispering in your ear knowledge that God gives to me, honey, if that's okay. Now, with that being said, honey, listen, if you're digging that, sit around, chill, kick it with your girl. If not, you a little afraid of righteous judgment. I understand. Nobody wants to be told anything anyway. I get it. I ain't talking to you anyway. But if you want to be talked to, I assure you, stay, relax. Yes. Anyway, I'm talking about mind control. You're like, what do you mean by mind control? I feel like people are allowing things to run their minds and they don't catch that this is mind control. You may say, why would I say that? Well, my question to you is, what or who are you allowing to take the place of God? Because anything that you are allowing to take the place of God is mind controlling you. It's controlling your mind. It controls your way. It controls your movement. You know what mind control is, right? It's something that you just got to do because your mind is on that. It's controlled to do just that. So what do I mean by that? People think you can only worship a deity, a spirit, a god, a goddess, but a god can be anything that you focus too much energy into. I mean, whether it is your job, you could you could be running too much, exercising too much. They give us a rundown on pretty much on everything that we should do because our body take time to recover, how we eat. But we do things that are a bit abusive to ourselves. You can be eating so much. You eat so much that's your God. You drink so much that runs your life, so that becomes your God. It becomes who you are and what runs your mind. It's your mind. That's what you allow to run your mind. So, shoot, what is it called? Mind control. What's controlling your mind? It's not God. You have people who are focusing on things like, money, pets, and houses, and cars, and TVs, and, the list goes on. All these different objects, things that mean nothing. It's like it's unreal, and they have no idea, or people have no idea that these are things that they are allowing them to distract them from God, to be their control, the be of their mind. That's your mind. That is what you got. People sitting outside kissing on their car, sitting out there literally loving on a person's feet, and if you're not asking God, we have to go to Him and ask Him to be a part of our lives. We just don't assume that He's there just because. You can have whatever you want. You pick your poison. But when you pick your poison, you have to pick it correctly. And if you don't ask God to be a part of it or ask Him what you need or what He should do, what you should do, these are things that you're taking on your own will. It's because your choice. Yes, it is. All day it's your choice. But if you choose wrong, then what happens? Because you chose wrong, and then you say, well, didn't nobody tell you? Well, yes, somebody did try to tell you. You can have whatever you want, but it's a price that comes with whatever you want. Maybe that's not what people are telling you. That's why I'm like kind of confused, like what's being told out here in these streets, and it seems like nothing. So I just feel like maybe we should take this up a step level. Excuse me, maybe we should take this up a notch, take this up a step. I can't go to people in the street. I can't go to no doctors. I can't go to no pastors because nobody knows anything. Nobody wants to know anything. So at this point, all I can do is ask God to show me and allow Him to have His will when it comes to me. Let Him know that He can do it. He got all will to do whatever He does, what He do, who back He turn His back on. It's all good because y'all don't. You think you down here to play around and you have no idea that you in a chess game and your ass is just and you making the moves. The opponents are not making the moves, bro. You are. And if you moving wrong, then nigga, excuse me, that is your life. Stop being stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I don't like stupidity. I'm allergic. It's like, how do you get to this point of not knowing that God is all? How do you think that you're supposed to move around knowing that you have not even asked Him to be a part of you? You didn't ask Him to drive with you. You didn't ask Him to walk with you. You didn't ask Him to shop with you. You didn't ask Him to go and take this test with you. And then you got the nerve to be mad when you don't get what you want. You didn't ask Him to be. You didn't ask Him to be a part of your life. You have to ask for that. You have to ask for God to be there for you. You didn't. Did you ask that car? You bought it, and now you loving on that thing. And now if anybody spill anything, you about ready to kill them. Anybody put a scratch on you about ready to take a gun out and shoot them. Stupid you. Anyway, moving right along. Then you focusing on people. You know how these folk be going in there, honey, killing the whole family, bro? That's sick-minded people, bro. These people don't know God. This is what you think is wrong with the world. The main ingredient, man, is God. That's what's wrong. Y'all don't want him. Y'all don't want to be a part of him. Y'all want to run from him. But my thing is this. This is a roll call, baby. You can run, but you can't hide. Because, boo-boo, if this ain't for you, then we already know what to do. Then you do what you do, okay? You do what you continue to do. Ignorance is bliss, okay? This is God's truth, honey. You got to be okay with a little truth, a little righteous judgment. Because anybody got any common sense know that if you ain't able to stand in your stuff, that means you don't want to be in the know. And with that being said, if you mad with God's truth about anything, well, honey, all I'm going to do is send you to God, okay? I don't know nothing about nobody who you know. And I don't, and 9 times 10, they ain't pretty much telling you nothing no way. Because, honey, I ain't met you. And with that being said, honey, listen, you better get on your knees. That's what you better do. God is a jealous God. Did you forget? You know, everybody getting caught up in people, their spouses, their friends, the followers, the subscribers, the movie stars, the musicians. I mean, just worshiping these people. Literally just got all these monuments and different, little worshiping things. One girl sacrificed herself for some woman. Man, what the world? Is y'all crazy? What is y'all teaching y'all children? How to be stupid? This is unreal. This is unreal. Roll call, baby. Shoot, this is real. Man, anybody got time for that stupidity? I'm supposed to limit myself because you don't want to be, because you choose to stay limited? No, it's limitless, but here, baby. Sky's the limit and beyond. You the one who don't want to think. You the one who think because you don't see it, your brain can't see it, it ain't it. Well, I know. Well, I asked God to work on you guys. Yeah. How about that? Mind control. You better stop letting that mind let the right person start getting in that mind and leading you, and start letting this worldly mess get you in your feelings, and then got you running around here talking about you in your feelings. I guess you would if you would be in your feelings if you don't know nothing about God, right? Right. And with that being said, God is jealous, honey. He is a jealous God. Those things that you put before him, he will take them away. How many times have you seen that? How many times? How many times have you seen a person, I put this person on me, and then the person ain't even with them no more? How many times the devil done made you look like a fool? Got a bitch after a bitch after a bitch, or a dude after a dude. Excuse me, I talk crazy. Hey. I apologize if it's too much for your ears. I told you it's truth here. So anyway, honey, with that being said, honey, listen. Yeah, I mean, it's just ignorant, it's real stupid, and it's like sad to know that, you see people's lives over and over again, and you fight about a 1 day or 1 year legacy, or one, just over and over and over again, just saying things and not knowing what to really do, just talking about people, talking about these people's legacies, and trashing them, and not knowing how to carry the legacy on by just carrying on what he was trying to do or what she was trying to do. Instead, all you know how to do is keep up more habit and talk more mess and do more talking and do more talking and do what? More talking. And guys, I don't know if y'all know, but God hates a gossiper. But anyway, I guess y'all better start calling on him and stop stealing grace. That's stealing grace. You better find out how to get your own grace, because you have people praying for you and wanting things to be good for you, and you haven't even knocked on God's door yet. Yeah. So with that being said, honey, you better figure out who he is. Take time, taking the time out of your day, and worshiping him and carrying him through the day, each day, all day, because it's nothing. We live in a world of unknown. This world is, you don't know anything. But what you do know is God. And because of that, that's why you should make sure you keep him in the forefront and let him lead. This is a place of suspect. It's a place of habit, a place of, this is the devil's den. Everybody here on devil juice. Good God, how much you trying to sip on? I'm tired of sipping, honey. I ain't got time for it. Roll call, boo-boo. Anyway, roll call. Yeah. So anyway, take a time out today and see who or what you are allowing to take place, of God in your life. And when you are able to identify what you're doing, always remember, God is true says this now. This is what I got from God. Judgment day is only going to be what you want it to be. If you can't stand in what you've done here today, then your judgment is going to be rough. It's going to be rough for you because everybody going to see what you're doing. But when you can come out here and tell your truth and stand in your truth and come and tell folks, well, God brought me out of what I was going through. And yes, I might have been doing this. Yes, I was that. But he did this. Nobody can deny that. Nobody can. If you tell your truth today, judgment day is nothing. How you gonna worry about judgment day when you're doing it today? Silly rabbits. Anyway, stop it. Stop it. Tricks are for kids. Stop it. Please stop it. We're trying to get our grown-up passes, right? Can we get our grown-up passes? Roll call. With that being said, honeys, listen, happy Monday. Be great. Be great always. Mind control. Stop it. Stop it. Stop letting stuff run your mind. It's not cool. And guess what? You're going to let it happen, but it's two forces, good and bad. Which one do you choose to allow to be used by? You're going to be used regardless. And whatever you say, honey, listen, this is your girl, God is Truth, with Roll Call, honey, who you letting run your world, run your mind. What is your God? Who you allowing to be your God? What are you allowing to be your God outside of the true and only God, the Almighty? Yes, and with that being said, honey, I'm out.